Hey man, get your hands out my pocket. It's almost Juneteenth. I got my twisted tea. We turning up. We finna party. We finna let our chains dangle. We finna let it hang. And we ain't inviting Kevin Spacey to this party. And you already know what it is. It's the chosen one, not the frozen one. As Biggie Smalls, he my daddy's son. This your boy.
And you're still stealing intros.
Well, who intro us on now?
You said chosen, not frozen.
Oh my God.
I said that like 2 episodes ago. But you know, I inspire the youth. I inspire the elderly. It's your main host, Papa Oblak, aka Chico Grande. You see the smoke in the pack because we smoke in our pack.
That's that FBG cash.
That cash is ass.
And you know what else this is? This is Tales from the Crib, episode 57.
I feel like we're in GoldenEye James Bond right now.
Exactly. You know, I'm feeling special. You know,
creeping through the hallways.
We going Ultimate Gohan this episode.
Hey, no spoilers. It's not out in America yet.
I mean, that's what she said. That's how she ended up with a baby. Hey, but hey, we ain't talking about that right now. I got a couple more months to find a way to only use money when I move to Puerto Rico.
Until you're a father.
No, we running away. Because over there, Tales from the Crib, we make things happen. You get family in Puerto Rico, hit me up in my DMs. But
Wait,
also,
you know how you get out of Puerto Rico?
What?
You like, comment, and subscribe, that mother effer.
Why they want to leave Puerto Rico? I heard the girls go for 2 for 4.
Because of monkeypox, that's why.
Ew, that's nasty, but not as nasty as I get on Twitter. You might as well follow me. I'm Felix Supreme 305. This Papa Oblak, aka my other co-host.
Main host, Chico Grande.
Whatever. You ain't main hosting nothing.
You know what? I let you do the intro, now I'm regretting it. I do not like this decision.
Hey, listen here, you always love
because
this.
I was like, I'm gonna come in this episode, I'm gonna be nice. I'm going to have positive vibes. I want to be on my Bob Marley vibes. But you come in here all angry. And I'm going to have to put you in your place.
You know, I'm channeling my inner Donald Trump.
But you know what else can help you channel that anger?
What?
TFTC Music Mix number 3.
Ooh, look at
it. Looks like people are finally realizing that there's a new playlist, so they're jumping over.
107 views. I also need y'all to go over there and check up on our IG page. I just updated it today. Tales from the Crib 210.
Oh, we got our own custom URL.
Exactly. Finally.
Guess what it is?
What?
Tales from the Crib 210. Just like the Instagram, just like the QR code. So scan it, like it, love it. Pause the video, scan it right now.
And just like we start off every show, we're going to start off with a little couch announcements.
Yeah, this time I didn't throw you on the couch.
You ain't never thrown me on the couch. You ain't stronger than me, little boy.
Oh. I'm like Luca and you're Pat Beverly. He's too little. But do you have any couch announcements? Are we finally going to get the podcast about nothing that we've been promising for 2 months? Is David G going to finally show up? Are we going to get back on the gaming channel? What happens next on this episode of Dragon Ball Z?
I don't know what they're going to see, but also on couch announcements, let y'all know I want to first off give a congratulations to all the people that graduated. Everybody that graduated college, high school, you graduated from prison, you finally preschool, you know.
Elementary, middle school.
Exactly. You finally learned how to be potty trained like Gavin. My boy right here is finally potty trained.
I've been potty trained. But guess who trained me?
Your daddy.
No, I was gonna say something nasty, but
disgusting.
I'm gonna let it slide. But you know what else I let it slide?
Don't say let it slide, because when you say let it slide, you remind me of that video you showed me of that like can with the
No. We're not getting into that right now, but what you can get into is TFTC Gaming and Crib Reactions. Crib Reactions is taking over the world by storm. People love it.
I also forgot, we about to make a clip page.
Oh, TFTC Clips.
TFTC Clips.
Coming soon. We'll let you know when it's out. You know, we'll post it on the Instagram, and we'll tell you about it on the podcast.
You know, we out here working. We know we're trying to get bigger and better. So, you know, if you have any ideas, you know, to help us out.
One complaint is that some people don't have time for podcasts. They like videos that are like 8 minutes to 15 minutes. So we might clip like the top 3 to 5 segments of each podcast and put it on the Clips channel.
And if you want me to clip Gavin off the show, also put me on that. Also comment down below. Also,
and if my co-host needs his huevos clipped, let me know, because we can make that happen as well.
Listen here, I'm not Mello.
No, Melo's real. He escaped that. He escaped Mexico. He made it to the U.S. and he kept his huevos. He's doing just fine. That's our mascot. It's my dog, and he's gonna get his own Instagram as well.
Speaking of losing their huevos, looks like the biggest goofy of them all, Jason Alexander, tried the unthinkable.
This was like the 45-hour husband, not even the dancer.
I mean, do you even count? I mean,
I didn't even count him.
I mean, if it only lasts 35 seconds, does it count, women? Ladies, please, we need answers. Does it count?
You should know from experience. Does it count? What did the ladies tell you?
She got pregnant, so it counted.
That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about. We're talking about different results. But
Maury, you are the father.
we have a video clip, a disturbing clip of Britney's ex-husband crashing the wedding, and then he tries to play cool and say hi to people. Are you ready for this?
Let's see what he got.
You gotta leave. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Please don't put your hands on me.
Don't put your hands on me.
Hey, where's Brittany?
Don't put my hands back.
Hey, I can trespass. You ain't gotta have a gun.
So did she have it at her
Brittany,
house?
Don't fuck with me, bro. I'm
Or
done.
venue. Dang, he already cussing right off the bat.
So here's the inside scoop, guys, of the bullshit wedding. Jason Alexander.
At least they could have done is
What's up?
bleep it for us.
How was it a BS wedding? You was on
You
the
love
husband for
roses?
55 seconds.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Michael.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Macca.
He didn't even know what's going on.
My name is Macca.
See, this is crazy. The fact that he actually was able to get that far into the house and almost touch our beloved queen, Britney Spears.
Yeah, I mean, she just got her brain back, and he's trying to take it right back from her.
I mean, you know, that is true. You know, didn't she just get over the whole dad situation, having all her rights?
Yeah, she said, Papa don't preach.
Just messed up. I mean, you know, this is crazy. See, this is exactly why you stay away from crazy people. I remember one time I had a crazy ex. She threw a Coke bottle at me. Asked me, did I hit her up again the next week? Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did have some crazy exes. Back in your college days, that your car got vandalized at one time.
I remember that one time this
They
girl.
smeared toothpaste all over your car and wrote that you were a garden tool all over the car. You know what I say when I say a garden tool?
It cost him $200 to get that car fixed. The hussy. But back to this topic below at the top. What do you think is going to happen? Supposedly,
Nothing happened. They kicked him out.
I heard they're taking legal action. Are they not taking legal action on this?
I think the dude's insane, so it doesn't matter. If they sued him, he can't pay it. He's just gonna end up right back in jail again.
If your ex crashed your wedding, would you press charges?
No, just give him the Halukin.
You give your ex the Halukin?
Yeah, the ultimate Halukin.
Okay, let's switch it around. If you crashed your ex wedding, will she let you slide, or she gonna send you to jail?
I ain't crashing no weddings.
You look like a goofy that crashed your wedding.
No, I'm not. I forget. What was the movie where they did that? I forget. But this topic is dumb.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Before you move on, so
Ready to move on.
So basically, she had the ex-husband for 55 minutes, and then she turned around and had Kevin Federline, who took all her money.
Yeah, Kevin Federline's a goat. He's the ultimate city boy.
He's the ultimate city boy.
Yeah, he's a stay-at-home dad that's single, and he gets like all kinds of millions of dollars to take care of the kids.
Did he marry her?
No, I mean, he
just had a
did
kiss?
marry her. Yeah, I think he did marry her. They got divorced.
That's funny. So I mean, oh yeah,
But he gets like spousal support.
you get spousal support all the way until you get married again, right?
I think so.
Oh, he's winning.
He's definitely winning. Shout out Kevin Federline.
My role model. And shout out to this next topic here. Looks like J.Lo's
We got
out
another
here.
diva in the building. You thought my co-host was a diva? We got the ultimate diva right here, J.Lo. She says sharing the Super Bowl stage with Shakira was the worst idea. Worst idea in the world to have two people do the Super Bowl. That's a J.Lo quote.
I don't even know what's going on with them. Does J.Lo and Shakira have beef or something? I've been trying to look this up all day.
She just said that, like, I could have invited who I wanted. Why did you already pick another Latina to be on stage with me? I can carry a show. I don't need another Latina to help me carry the show.
I can't even remember name one J.Lo song besides Jenny from the Block.
I can't.
Exactly. And I just realized
And Shakira, I mean, come
Jenny's
on.
been a Jezebel since 96. This is why she probably can't keep a man.
Yep, you know, it's a hard life when you're a Jezebel.
What'd you call me? You got jokes.
But, you know, how you going to go against Shakira? You know, her hips don't lie.
Exactly.
You know, how could you fight that?
I mean, and then I guess the whole problem was, I guess they only had like 14 minutes to perform on stage, and they just couldn't get it right.
Yeah, I know, when you're performing, you definitely need way more than 14 minutes. My co-host says he only needs like about
55 seconds.
3 to 5. I was gonna hype you up
I'm
and
on my
say
Jason
3 to 5
Alexander.
minutes.
I'm on my Jason Alexander.
He's
this
like, you
episode.
gotta work on your time, baby. I'm down to 1:20.
Let's see. I already got mine. It's your job to get your own.
But shout out our official sponsor, not sponsor, Twisted Tea. I've already actually almost finished mine.
I'm
I'm an alcoholic.
Nah, but I mean, it's just so much problems going on, and also if you didn't know, J.Lo has a documentary coming out.
Who wants to watch that? Not me. I refuse.
I mean, if she's talking about P Diddy, I want to know about it.
She's talking about P Diddy's Diddy. You saying you're in?
I already saw P Diddy's Diddy. We acting bad.
That's what they say about you on Facebook.
Diddy.
You know what's crazy is I thought it was crazy to see my co-host on Facebook saying I'm acting bad, and then I saw Diddy, who's like 60 years old, and I'm like, well, my co-host is like 35, so it's acceptable.
33. Listen here, man. I'm tired. Listen, unlike
And plus, everyone was like loves Shakira way more in her performance. Everyone was staring what was between Shakira's hips.
I mean, who do you think who's a bigger icon, J.Lo or Shakira? I think Shakira had the
J.Lo
music.
was just because
movies.
Yeah, Selena. She did Selena, and then she did P Diddy, and then she did Jenny from the Block.
And now she's doing Ben Affleck.
Yeah, the worst Batman ever.
Oh Lord.
And she got A-Rod, the cheater himself. Maybe that's why she left him, because the steroids left him shriveled.
I mean, maybe that's why the NFL probably didn't let J.Lo pick her own co-host, because she's already making bad choices. Look at her life. She picked A-Rod. She picked Ben Affleck.
She picked Ben Affleck twice. They're like, we gotta test you.
We got to double back.
But speaking of bad decisions,
Oh man.
we have a missing 4-year-old boy found alive after surviving 2 days alone in the cold, Montana wilderness where bears, mountain lions, coyotes, and bobcats reside. And that's his before and after.
And if you're wondering what CPS called, they wasn't.
No, they had the cops. They said we watched the
CPS.
thing.
They didn't take this kid's
child protective.
They need to take this adult's child away. This is embarrassing.
Apparently it rained for 2 days, but he found a random shed. And then he got in a grass bag from a lawnmower and used that as a sleeping bag. That's why it was all dirty.
The whole story is just crazy. So apparently
he went the wrong way on a trail.
Apparently he was left alone. He was left with his father. His father went outside the house for a little minute. And next you know, he came outside, the kid was gone. And then you would wonder, like, he was only gone like 2 miles away. He only walked away like 2 miles on a path in the back of the house. And he spent 2 days searching for him. It was like a 50-man manhunt.
He hid in the shed.
This kid is amazingly smart. And he didn't even eat. And they said, I don't know if he survived off rainwater or if he just didn't eat at all.
They said urine.
That's nasty.
Said he drank his own urine for 2 days.
He's a little kid.
You said his favorite show is Survivor Series. Or Naked and Afraid, I think they said.
Look at this. And then
I'm just kidding.
And then to make it even matters worse, we watched the whole news and it was like, look at the kid. He looked so joyful. Like once he was found, he looked so joyful and so happy to be found.
How is that face joyful? That is a state of shock. Like, how am I still alive? I almost got eaten.
He was in his pajamas. Luckily he didn't get attacked by any wildebeest or any like random pedophiles like Kevin Spacey.
Well, you gotta watch it. They might just get us for that right there. You can't say that.
I mumbled it. Maybe they didn't understand what I said.
Hopefully, you Chief Keefed it enough that they didn't get it.
But
shout out to this little kid.
Shout out to this little kid for being found. And please, whoever the mother is for the child, don't ever let the husband watch the child again, because this is just crazy.
I would make the husband's screen saver, their home screen, be this photo.
Have you ever
like, never lose your child again?
Have you ever been lost before? Have your dad ever lost you before?
No, my mom used to scare me.
Your mom? What?
When I was real little, like this age, she would say, "You better not wander off in the store, because in the chorizo, his man's gonna get you and cut your wiener off."
What?
And she's gonna make it. And he goes, he's gonna make it in the chorizo.
I thought chorizo, is it the cinema stuff with the?
No, it's You know, like chorizo and egg, like the taco, like the beef, like ground, like it's all mashed up.
That's the way your mom said they're gonna
Cut your wee wee off and make chorizo. She said that's what happens when the chorizo man gets you.
That is petrifying. I remember one.
And I was like, that is never happening to me. So I was like Gary Payton, you know how I used to hold people's jerseys? I used to hold my mom's shirt and said, not today.
They used to have bad dreams about the chorizo man.
No, not bad dreams, but I just made sure I never left her view in the store. I was like, not today. I'm not walking around all chopped off.
Hey man. Hey, comment below if you ever heard anything crazy like the chorizo man.
Comment below if you've heard about the chorizo man. He might get you.
Y'all come up with the weird stuff.
It happens. But what else do we got going in the world?
Oh man,
From a kid surviving the woods to
we might be losing a legend here. Looks like detectives say YNW Melly was like, wait, hold on. I thought he was already discovered as the shooter.
Yeah, but a detective is going to testify against him in the trial.
I mean, this doesn't look good. I mean, I'm just ready for this whole case to be over with. If you don't,
And they said they might go for a death penalty.
If you don't know, YNW Melly is currently incarcerated because he knocked off his two friends.
He's accused of allegedly. You got to use the right terms. We don't want to get sued like Amber Heard.
True that. But I mean, so
I don't know. It's too tough. I don't think he could beat it. I hope he beats it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he did it, that's kind of messed up too.
I mean, do you think there's any justifiable reasons of why he did it?
I don't gotta hear him. I gotta hear his side of the story. But I don't know if he could ever say like what happened, because then he would admit to doing it.
Well, what about if when they find him guilty, he's gonna drop a song
From jail?
it's probably gonna be already made. He already made it.
Oh.
You know how these rappers are. They got a million songs already made up in the back.
He's like, no matter what scenario happens, I already got 5 songs.
But I mean, I still don't know when's the actual court date or when the whole verdict's gonna happen. But I mean, Tales from the Crib is praying for YNW Melly. We want you to be free. We was actually liking your music, even though I don't really listen to R&B music like that.
He does a little bit of everything. He's kind of like a little Uzi.
Sure.
He's like I remember when he says like, I'm as versatile as Michael Jackson.
Oh, Lord. I swear everybody thinks Michael Jackson.
But speaking of scandalous court cases, we gotta catch up on the what is this? The YSL case.
All these abbreviations. What's going on?
Fulton County District Attorney is trying to stay alive after receiving death threats for indicting YSL. I am not going to be intimidated.
Let's see the video.
Much more cautious now than I've ever been in my life of paying attention to my surroundings. It's required for me to stay alive.
Fonnie Willis says she ran for Fulton County District Attorney in significant part to help victims and to prevent other people from becoming victims.
She just hates rappers.
She's become victim of threats.
What are some of the things that have been said in threats?
Basically that they're going to murder me, that the DA is going to get got.
Because of how she does her job, and she's living her life amid extraordinary security measures.
And I'm not going to be intimidated from doing it, and doing it in the correct fashion and holding people accountable.
She says menacing communications about her, mostly on social media, ramped up a lot after the high-profile racketeering indictment involving some celebrity rappers and YSL, an alleged criminal street gang.
We don't believe that these threats were directed by anyone that is in the YSL.
And these are just fans.
By people sympathetic?
That's all it is.
Or affiliated?
I would say that people that are very sympathetic, maybe admirers of YSL, and connected to them in some.
What do you think?
I mean, what do you expect? You lock up the best rappers in Atlanta, the top rappers, and you expect this not to happen?
On screen. Sorry.
Horrible. But I mean, this is what's gonna happen. I mean, this always happens. You lock up our favorite rappers, you get trolled online.
Yeah,
this always happening on Twitter. I mean, I don't understand why you got all this security.
You know what I don't understand?
What
is, you know how like people make like movies, and like say you're like what's John Wick? You play John Wick. You're Keanu Reeves. Are they gonna be like, oh, you're a killer? you made 3 killer movies in a row. But
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
crazy,
a
like-
singer, you make 3 murder songs, and they're like, you did those 3 murders. Like, why can't they just look at it as entertainment? But if they are actually like describing stuff that only the murderer would know, then that's kind of their own fault. They got to talk about it more in a inconspicuous way. But yeah, self snitching is still
I mean, do you
at
think
an all time high.
Do you think this is gonna do anything? Like, do you think they're gonna go harder on the YSL case on these people? Even though, like, it's messed up.
You know
I'm pretty
who I think they're gonna go really hard on?
who
Gunna.
because they have nothing on Gunna. He didn't do anything.
No, I'm talking about in jail.
Oh Lord.
They're gonna make him rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. If you know what I mean.
They're gonna Leah him rock the boat. That's nasty.
They're gonna make him rock the boat,
He's gonna rock into R. Kelly.
and then they're gonna drive the boat.
That's nasty. That's disgusting. Nah, but I mean, free YSL, free YNW Melly. You know, all this alleged stuff.
You know what? Who's laughing at this the most? Shout out Rich Homie Quan.
He's the only one free. Oh man, shout out Rich Homie Quan. So
He's like,
surprisingly,
I'm coming back soon as Thug's going to jail.
I think they said he beat the RICO charge. I think they said Rich Homie Quan just beat the RICO charge.
I don't know who's he hanging out with these days.
I mean, that's what they said. I think I seen the 21 Savage interview where it
Is
says
he independent?
yeah. They said the 21 Savage interview. He said like this. He said either you can be one or two things. You can get rich, leave your hood, and they call you soft, and you'll never be able to go to the hood again, or you can stay in your hood and catch a RICO case for helping out your friends.
Yeah.
There's only one or two things. But
That's how it goes. But why would you want to go back where like you're a target?
True,
That's why Chief Keef can't go back to Chicago because like one, he has warrants there, so he would get arrested.
you can't go back at all.
But it's not bad enough for them to like pursue him like out of state. And then two, so many people would want to be like famous to be the one that got Chief Keef that everyone would be trying to get him. So he just stays in California, does his own thing, makes beautiful clothing like the hat I'm wearing. Sponsored by Glow Gang Worldwide. It says Glory University up here.
Speaking of Glow Gang next worldwide, looks like our next topic here, we're talking about roaches. Looks like
we had Granny's crib.
that's nasty. You know, I know a lot of people that could have made a lot of money off this, and they didn't get 2 bands. It makes me wonder.
Yeah,
Well,
I signed you up for this.
Don't stop playing. My house is roach free, so it looks like company will pay 2 bands to release 100 roaches in your home. Are you willing to do this, Gavin?
No, never.
What
I
about
hate
little-
roaches.
What about little baby roaches?
No, I hate all bugs. All bugs can die slow.
You just like dog. You just like roaches. You just like cat. You just like people from Houston, neck tattoos. Jake Harlow.
People from Boston.
People from Boston.
Eminem.
That's like 7 things.
I got it. It's a. I
Jason
can't remember
Tatum.
everything. Yep. Excuse me. See, I'm allergic to BS. You say his name and it makes me.
Nah, but
sick.
this is nasty. I mean, whoever's agrees to this, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's somebody out there. Cause I see people sign up for the dumbest things in the world. I know people I remember this one. Oh,
No, I remember this one time my co-host.
what?
I have a great story where he signed up something. He wanted to do one of those, those medical things where they sign up for college students, like one of those studies.
Yeah.
And my co-host signed up for it,
It's
and it was the
all
art.
lies.
It was the art of happy endings, and let's just say, he was my co-host.
Am I Deshaun
my
Watson?
co-host's
Deshaun
hands
Watson?
were rubbed raw.
You call him Deshaun Watson? That's nasty. That's disturbing. And this is a very disgusting topic. I'm tired of looking at these roaches.
Yeah, that's nasty. But speaking of nasty things you don't want to look at,
Man, it looks like Dwayne Wade is out here crying.
I'm just kidding, people. Before you kill me in the comments, I make jokes all the time.
Dwayne
Sorry.
Wade says he fears for Zaya Wade's safety while speaking on the recent anti-ban across the state.
Yeah, thank you.
So it looks like what's going on is that Ohio just passed a law. I think it's a Protect Girl Rights Act or whatever.
So basically, it's saying that only biological females can compete in women's sports.
Pretty much. And the way they're going to do this is that if basically, let's say that
They got to check your nads.
let's say that you're playing a sport. Let's basically say that your daughter is playing a softball game and she's over here throwing a 90 miles an hour curveball, and somebody hops over the fence and says, "This is a lie. She can't throw this much. She can't throw a curveball this fast. She's a girl." And then guess what? They're gonna
She's a
stop the
dude.
game. They're gonna stop the game and they're gonna do a check, and not just any check.
They're
I can't even say the word.
they're gonna pull the pitcher's pants down.
Yes. In the middle of the
They're
game.
like, she has to have a curve. She threw that curve too hard. Where's Boozy when we need him?
Oh man, like Boosie said, we can't be having these Juana men out here dropping 80 points on people. This ain't fair. What I'm gonna tell my daughter? I'm over talking to my daughter like, you can do it, daughter. We've been practicing all day. Then
Yeah.
the next thing you know, this 6'7" Shashashawan comes out of nowhere and bangs on my little daughter. What am I supposed to tell? What am I
You
supposed to tell
gotta
her?
watch your language. God dang, man.
I didn't say anything.
You just said, "Oh, my little daughter."
Exactly. How would you feel if Shashashawan dunked on you?
No, I don't even want to go that route. I'm not thinking about it. We're banning them for life.
What?
No, I'm kidding. You know, I was watching it's like a vlog where they go to Disney World, and they had Star Wars Pride collection gear, and they had one that was like half Empire, half Rebel symbol, and then it was like Pride colors, but they never had made a shirt like that. So why would they make like a half and half symbol? Are they saying like this is for the half and half people? I didn't get it. You got to explain yourself, Disney.
I don't know. I mean,
Disney's been messing up recently.
this doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe do you think they just need to make their own sport for them, like have their own separate
Yeah, I
league?
mean, if there was two genders that we knew of at one time, we had two different divisions. So now, if there's three genders that we know of, there should be three different divisions. It's really that simple.
Pretty much, and I'm pretty sure
And as things go, this will get more popular, so there'll be more people in the league.
we call this the TWNBA.
I don't even want to know. I do not want to. We're gonna get off this subject before we get banned for life, or we get a hard strike on our channel. Let's see what else.
Hard strike?
Speaking of hard strike,
Looks
someone
like
got a
somebody's-
hard strike to the face here.
Looks like Justin Bieber reveals that he has facial paralysis. Paralysis. I guess we're doing too much, yo.
You know, I make that face too, but that's my old face.
That's after you leaving page 13 on Pornhub.
What? But
Nah, but play the video.
You'll see what I mean here.
Hey everyone, Justin here.
Justin.
I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus
Spit it out,
that
Justin.
attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face.
Whoa.
This nostril will not move.
That's
So
crazy.
there's full paralysis in this side of my face.
That's the
So
straight
for
side.
those
The
who
other
are
side is messing up.
frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously, not capable of doing them. This is pretty serious, as you can see.
This is crazy.
His
Can he
eye looks
sing?
I
crazy.
wish this wasn't the case,
No, I don't know.
but
He's
obviously
pausing
my
his
body's
shows.
telling me I gotta.
I wonder how long
got
he has this
stabbed.
for. This is crazy. I mean, we need to protect Justin Bieber. He's an American icon.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Let's see here. I guess this is what happens when you say the N-word too many times.
That's his punishment.
Yes. It's karma.
Is it like bad? Do people feel like we don't have a soul because we're making fun of?
I mean, yeah,
of
true
Justin?
that. Don't strike me down, Lord. But yeah, like I
Well, he
was
kind of deserves it.
I mean, this is
He was
great.
mean to Selena Gomez, and we're Team Selena.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say I was Team J.Lo. Ain't you Team Shakira?
No, I'm Team Shakira all day.
Cause you like
Shakira got a badonkadonk better than J.Lo. I said it. That's right. I said it. Put it in the comments below if you disagree.
Nah, but
someone put J.Lo booty and we'll upvote it. Someone put Shakira booty and we'll upvote it. See who has the most votes by next podcast.
I don't know. But back to this, like this is if this is a disease. They had to chop his ear off if it went through his ear.
Why would they have to chop his ear? Why
Why
does he have to lose stuff?
Because it entered his ear. So they lose the ear, so it won't enter anymore.
Yeah, because that's what happens when it enters your ear. You gotta get it cut off. No, that's not how it works. Da-da-da. Jesus. Sorry this happened to you, Justin.
No, but
I think it came from stress. I think that's
so?
what they said. Because I think his wife got cancer, and it stressed him out so much that he had like something where he got this.
So hopefully this is curable and reversible because we need another baby song by Justin Bieber. No, what's that? The Peach song?
Peaches and cream.
He didn't make the Peaches and Cream.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Get out of my face.
God dang. What is your favorite Justin song? What are you saying?
I forgot. Was it Baby? No, it's a new song he made. It's called like Peach or something. Like I got my peaches up in Georgia. Da da da. Got my how the song?
Can you sing it please again? Da da da. I got my peaches up in Georgia. Da, da,
You know the song. There it goes. Whatever the song, man. Like I was saying before, man. Tell us in the crib is sending our prayers up for Justin Bieber. Please pray for him and his retarded face, cause this is scary.
I can't say the R word. Do you forget? I mean, we're 31 minutes in, I guess. Jesus. You had to remember we had to say that we can't be throwing hard R's around here, co-host. Jesus.
Let's see here, man. We're 33 minutes in. I tried. This face scared me.
But speaking of trying, we got the fight of the decade. Swaggy P, a.k.a. Nick Daddy Young. And then we got Blueface, a.k.a. Thought King.
I got my money on Blueface.
I'm going to bet you right now. I'm going to bet you one case of Twisted Teas. The variety pack.
That what?
With all the flavors. On Nick Young. I'm voting on Nick Young. Loser got to buy the next case of Twisted Teas.
Deal.
You heard it here first. Put it down below. Who's going to win? Who's going to have to pay the teas? This is like the Mountain Dew on, was it Undisputed?
And just come out over the end of the next month. We have to remember this so we can watch this.
Remember on Undisputed how Skip and Shannon bet cases of Mountain Dew?
Mm-hmm.
We're betting cases of Twisted Tea. And I'm betting one case.
You're going to lose. First off.
I was going to bet 2 cases. But I don't know. I think Blueface could maybe. He's got long arms. He's got those go agile arms. He might catch it. But Nick Young's got long arms too. I don't know how this is going to go.
What's 2 other celebrities that you want to see fight each other?
Mike Bibby.
Chris Brown and Soulja Boy.
I would Soulja Boy versus anybody. No, Soulja Boy versus Little Pump.
No. Little Pump versus 42 Doug.
Yeah. Battle of the Midgets. Wait, I don't think we could say that either.
You can't say that.
Battle of the vertically challenged people.
There you go. Oh my God. But man, back to this Blueface versus Nick Young. I don't even know how this even started up. I still don't understand. I'm seeing more and more videos about Blueface trying to fight people than him dropping music.
He's trying to do
rapper,
everything.
Not a boxer.
He's a rapper. He's a boxer. He's a thought breaker, and he has his own restaurant. We watched today on No Jumper. They visited his soul food restaurant. It actually looked really good. The wings looked good. They had mac and cheese, all kinds of good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And the homie legs. You can't forget about the homie legs.
I don't know. I'm not touching no homie legs, but that sounds like that's here a cup of tea.
No, because you can't say that. You can't say the C word.
Oh,
because that's disrespectful to the blues.
You know what? Never mind.
Horrible.
You know what I say to the blues?
What'd you say?
Blues.
Oh, horrible. Speaking of blues clues, looks like our next topic here.
We got this man fighting Casper.
Oh my God.
And then And then he didn't fight anymore.
Looks like South African boxer Simosa Buthelezi.
I don't even know how you say it. Buthelezi dies from a brain bleed following a boxing bout.
You know
was
what's
punching an
you know what's-
invisible opponent.
You know what's crazy? I heard about a brain bleed, and I heard that people normally die from this.
Yeah, it happens all the time in boxing. Sometimes someone will take like a really hard punch to the head, and then their brain will actually be a little bit detached. And in the next fight, it could just even be a soft punch, and they're basically done.
Show them the video. This is crazy. If you got a weak stomach, please turn away.
Which was bizarre. Let's take a look. Walks onto a hard jab. And then he turns.
This is like when I fought Jesse, like 6 years ago. He was lost.
And then he looks at the referee like he carries on like he wants to fight. And he doesn't know throwing punches. He doesn't know where he is.
And that's crazy. Like, he was the one being the aggressor, punching somebody, but I guess he was just swinging and swinging. He already had it.
He's already out.
That's crazy. That's sad. I mean,
I come to bait you.
see, this is exactly why I really caution and I really respect boxers, because it's, any moment this could happen to you.
Yeah, but I mean, UFC's worse, I think.
Of course, yeah, you can get hit with a shin, elbow. Oh yeah, this is nothing worse
You
to
can
get
get
hit with
elbow
an
to
elbow.
the face.
Yeah,
or when
they
when they catch a knee to the face.
That's
when the
disgusting.
guy like goes to like down to grab him and then they knee him and they catch him right in the
chin is basically like,
or they break their nose and their face.
That's just too much. See, I couldn't see. This is exactly why I couldn't be a UFC fighter. And it's a lot of them getting that cauliflower ear. It's just disgusting. But hey, if that
Could you imagine if you had a wife and you were a UFC fighter and then your girl tries to nibble on your cauliflower ear?
That's nasty. I heard it's just a whole bunch of
extra seasoning. What else do we got in the chamber?
Our prayers and condolences go out to his family. And, guess what? City boys up, young ladies. We winning out here. Looks like Apple has finally made it happen. iOS 16 will have the unsend button. So guess what?
You can no longer look like a da-da-da.
We out here cheating again.
Not me. My co-host speaks for himself. I'm a faithful man of the Lord.
The lies. But it looks like, once again, Apple's finally dropping the unsend button on, I guess.
And edit.
So I guess anybody, if you talk to a girl that got an Android, you better dub her.
Yeah, if you're talking to a girl and she has an Android, just block her number. She's not worth it, bro.
She's for the streets. She's definitely for the streets.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been waiting for this update. I don't know when it's gonna drop.
Supposedly soon. Within 30 days.
I know. I just got the 15.5, and I was looking for it. Best believe it. I was like, sending messages, crazy messages to girls, pressing the button, and it wasn't there. So I had to bite that bullet.
Oh, I heard you did more than bite that bullet. But anyways, I heard you could save pictures or send pictures in a cool way. Like, if you're in a photo, you could like hold down on yourself, and it'll like cut you out and make like a sticker that you could send in a message. So they got some cool features coming with 16. You could check out some YouTube videos on that, but I am hyped. Put it in the comments below. Are you hyped for iOS 16?
I wonder if they can take away that pregnant man emoji, because I still have not yet seen the pregnant man.
But you get widgets on your home screen now too, like on your lock screen. Excuse me.
And the only thing I don't like about the Apple updates is you already know once the Apple updates goes through, that means one of the old phones
They start trying to kill your phone. I'm wondering when they're gonna try to kill my phone.
You probably got at least like 17 more updates left before they kill yours.
Look at that! Oh, look, it's neon, so it looks crazy.
You just see grass.
Ooh.
You just see smoking grass.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we gotta jump. We gotta change backgrounds. We gotta switch it up. Look at that! Now we're dancing in the rain.
And now we listen to the Goofy of the Year. Looks like Jugman, a Houston rapper, was arrested after, you already know, making rap songs about the crime he does. I'm tired of this.
Check the video. It was actually decent.
It was. We
might be racking up them views.
We might actually add it to our playlist. But it looks like I guess he drove to like Cleveland. A Houston rapper. He drove to like Cleveland. He drove like Cleveland, Ohio, Tennessee. Like, I think it was Tennessee.
He drove to another state, basically, stole money from an ATM, and then rapped about it in his music video. And then they tracked him, and it was like, oh, it was him. Because when they checked him, he had a bunch of money.
And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, and the lawyer even said it. Like, if you're a felon, why are you doing rap videos?
Oh, he had a
with
gun in a music video, and he was a felon.
Like,
What
it
are you
doesn't
doing?
make any sense. And like, if you're doing these crimes, why are you rapping about it? You better rap about some other stuff.
Oh, and the song was called like "Make It Home" or something. And like someone did a news report, and they're like, one of the comments said, "He's not making it home tonight." And all the news people laughed at him. It was embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. I mean, I guess the lengths that people go through just so they won't get a job. Just get a job.
No, you could be a trap star. All you gotta do is manhandle some ATMs.
And I guess that's what he's doing. I guess he's going to be doing 10 in
20
life.
years. But speaking doing things wrong, thinking of a little jiggery pokery, we got Dell and Sonya Curry really out here trading spouses. You thought Trading Spouses was a reality TV show back in the day? No, it's reality for Steph Curry's mom and dad. They traded spouses with someone, and people wonder if they were, what do they call it?
Swingers.
Swingers, yeah, thank you.
And I mean, like, word on the street is the Currys are swingers. So if the Currys are swingers, do you think Steph Curry and Aisha Curry are swingers?
There is rumors of that. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
If you,
I'm glad you finished that. I thought you were like, I gotta hit up Aisha.
I gotta see if Steph really slanging from the three.
Pause. Ultimate pause. I'm gonna jump off this dock into the water. I'm gonna drown myself after that comment. Look, even Steph is looking at you. He's like, bro.
But nah,
Trying to get us banned so bad.
nah. But honestly, like, this doesn't make any sense. I wonder who struck first. Was it the father get the lady first?
What if they struck at the same time? Like, what if they were switching anyways, and then they're like, hey, we actually get along better with the other person's partner, and they're like, let's make it a permanent switch. What if it was same time, same time?
See, this is like,
Same time, bang time.
like this is same time, bang time.
Same time, bang time.
See, this is exactly why you don't do the swinging stuff, because this can always happen. Like, the fact that, imagine if he took your girlfriend first, you got to take his girl.
That's
you got
funny.
to.
That's funny if it was one or the other first. If it wasn't same time, bang time, then that's messed up. That's the ultimate petty.
Oh, Lord, this is hard.
But Steph's already dealing with enough in the finals. He's dealing with Marcus Smart basically riding his jockstrap, and now he's got to deal with this news about his parents. Unforgivable.
And speaking of unforgivable, looks like we're on to what, Game 5? Dropping this Monday. What, Celtics?
Yeah, this evening.
Warriors.
'Cause the podcast will drop 7:30 Central Time on Monday, like every Monday, and this is going to come out Monday evening. Warriors were able to tie up the game, series 2-2 last game. Game 5 is a pivotal game. Who usually wins Game 5 wins 88% of the time. Who do you think's winning Game 5?
Man,
It's in Golden State.
I need Boston to win. I need Tatum, the some of that inner mamba. Bring out that Kobe.
He's not Kobe, and
Listen.
he's corny.
He's corny.
He's been trying to be like Kobe too much. He's even been wearing Kobe's shorts. It's weird.
Watch. I can already see it right now. He's gonna be like, I got a strange message from Kobe when I woke up this morning that said, you're gonna win the championship. So you know what? I dropped 75.
I'm going to call Ghostbusters if that happens. But I'm going to pick Golden State to win at home. I think Draymond's going to finally have a breakout game after
that's gonna be the
struggling for
problem.
like the past 3 games or 4 games. He's going to actually put it together, and Donkey's going to make it happen.
So how many points you think Draymond finna score this game? What's
He's
bet on
going to
it?
have 15 points, 10, 12 rebounds, and 8 to 10 assists. I think he might even get a triple-double. I know he's known for being Mr. Triple Single, but I think he might bust it out this game.
This game, I think I'm going for Smart and Al Horford. They finna drop 20, both of them in this game. Tatum, I think Tatum finna do a little good.
What
He's
about
still
Al
finna-
Horford?
Al Horford and Smart finna drop 20 this game.
We'll see.
And
I don't see it.
And that what's got the Williams dude, Gerald Williams.
He's a da-da-da. He was basically out there to injure people. But I think the Warriors will win Game 5. And then it'll be a close game. But then Game 6, Clay's going to show up and shut down the series.
Oh, so
it'll be over in 6.
So let's see. Oh, so you Warriors in 6?
Mm-hmm.
I say Golden State in 7. You say no? I say Warriors. I say Golden State. No, I'm lying.
You already picked.
Boston.
I think we already bet a case.
Boston in 6. I'm gonna say Boston in 6.
Okay, we'll see.
They finna win. They finna win in They finna win in Golden State, and then they finna close it out in Boston.
No.
With Mark Wahlberg's gonna be on the court, and it's gonna be official.
Is he gonna bring Ted?
That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
But this is the worst case scenario for me because I don't want Golden State to win anymore. But I hate Jason Tatum in the city of Boston. But I'd rather somehow Warriors win and Curry not be the Finals MVP. I hope Clay has like 40 points these next 2 games.
And I hope somebody tells me how is this theoretically possible. Looks like somehow magically Tiger Woods is finally a billionaire.
How'd we?
He's a billionaire.
Tiger Woods is making a billy, and then he almost got a deal to make another billy, but we'll go into that in a second. But how do you feel Tiger Woods is joining LeBron and Michael Jordan as the only other athlete billionaires, I think?
I mean, if you would have stopped sleeping with so many Asian and white women back in the day,
hey, you need to calm down, sir. Jeez.
We already know what happened. This is like that game, that episode of South Park when they were playing it and then it was fighting each other. It was fighting each other with the golf clubs. It's like this game was amazing. And then they changed. Then they changed it, and it was
she was like, "You effing cheater." Yeah, he was playing PGA Tour, the video game, and he was getting ready to golf, and then his wife popped out of the bushes and tried to beat him. And he's like, "This game's so realistic."
Nah, but I mean, man, shout out to I was gonna say Bill Clinton. Shout out to Tiger Woods for finally making the Billy.
This guy's a big Monica Lewinsky fan.
But I mean, what's also crazy is the fact that he made this off of golf. Like, really,
golf is actually getting really popular. It's like making a comeback.
It never came forward. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's coming now.
I mean, it looks like also they also even offer him at least millions of dollars to even play golf. It looks like he even turned down the deal because it wasn't even giving him $1 billion.
Yeah, we didn't get to really do a deep dive into this story, but PGA suspends 17 players, including Phil Mickelson, for agreeing to play in Saudi Arabia's live golf tournament. Tiger Woods declined just under $1 billion to play in the tournament, but the guys that did accept the money are now getting suspended by the PGA. And I wonder what rules they're breaking to get suspended because I don't know golf like that. So put it in the comments below if you know why they're getting suspended.
And I think so. I mean, this must be great for Tiger. I bet Tiger Woods is like happy as hell. He's like, all these people got suspended. I'm guaranteed to win the Golf Pro Tour this time.
Yeah. Tiger Woods still doing pretty good, even though he has robotic legs. He's making it happen. Still winning championships.
He's like
still
Darth Vader.
Wearing Nike and still getting girls from Chili's.
He's like Darth Vader.
He loves his girls from Chili's. His old girl was a Chili's waitress, right?
That's disgusting.
You love girls from Chili's.
He got him for the 2 for $10.
Yeah, that's what you like. Chili's, you can get 2 for 10 waitresses. I'm just kidding. That's all kinds of wrong.
Speaking of all kinds of right, looks like
all kinds of right. We got
Music Mondays.
Look at Bart DJing there, and then we got, I forget that character's name, but they're jamming out.
You already know what it is, man. You need to go check out Tales from the Cribs playlist. We dropping bangers at the bangers at the bangers at the bangers.
Bangers on your head tops.
We got 58 videos. We had 107 views. You know, it's moving up a little slow, but don't worry.
I think it's because our watchers are a little slow. Because I told them we're not adding any more videos to TFTC Music Mix number 2. You need to jump to Music Mix number 3. But I think they're finally catching on because they finally bumped us over 100 views this past week.
All right, you already know, and we always add new music to this every week, almost every day. We add new music to this, so I need y'all to check it out. I'm gonna start promoting this a lot more, and let me tell y'all the music that's dropping this week. Looks like here we got a song from Kid Cudi.
Wait, hold on. Why did you sound like the host from Blue's Clues? And I'm going to show you what type of music we have this week.
You a hater.
But what are you seeing? What's the new music?
We got that Nardo Wig. We got that with NLE Chopper. French Montana made another song. He's going crazy.
Yeah, we got Sauce Walka. We got Triple X, however you say his name, full name. I never learned how to say it. Who else? Kid Cudi's having some music.
We got Six Black. We got Don Q. We got Lupe. We got my dog DDG, Currency, Shady Blue.
Oh, the ear drummers, the Ray Shremmerd had a new song. I know
Where?
that you're hyped.
Where?
They had a new music video.
I gotta go check it out. I didn't even know.
What?
Oh, they got this video. Oh, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly dropped a new song, and also they had a video of him standing up, cussing in front of somebody.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I didn't.
Oh, your boy Rowdy Rebel dropped something new.
He finna drop a tape soon.
Oh, Don Q. I gotta set. No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Don Trip. Don Q. Don't listen to you anymore.
Don Q was with
Lupe Fiasco. You're a bum.
AP.
DDG. Stick to YouTube. Currency. Fix your hairline.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm kidding. I don't care who any of these other people are. But guess what? It's time for your pick of the week.
All right, and this week, we got my dog, Sauce God himself, Sauce Walker dropping a banger, dropping
All
that
Rage
tape.
Waka.
Exactly.
Outrage Waka.
This is this is actually the first rapper I listened to when I came to Texas. It wasn't Zero, it wasn't Slim Thug, it was Sauce God, Sauce Walker.
You should be slapped.
I'm
and
not
patty whacked.
I'm not from Texas.
Yeah, we know.
So yeah, but I need y'all to go check out Sauce Walker. He doing his thing. He the only rapper I know in Houston putting his team on, getting his team iced out.
Well, I shouted out
cars.
Zero. Zero had a CD. Was it like 1 or 2 podcasts?
Zero. Listen, Zero's
a legend.
Zero's one deep. Only person he takes care of is himself and his family.
What about Trey? It's part of ABN.
Yeah, Trey the Truth is the truth. You know what? Honestly, I only know about Trey the Truth and the things he does. I don't listen to his music.
Because he was a phony.
Oh, Paul Wall. I like Paul Wall.
Paul Wall's good.
Because he had a black girlfriend.
What was his...
Oh, and I don't listen to Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire's good.
He's trash.
Mike Jones. Mike Jones, the legend.
Horrible. Nah, but I mean, I need y'all to check this out. And if you know any other Texas rappers that I need to...
Big Tuck.
Big Hawk.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I'm surprised you knew that one. Who was Lil Flip? Shout out Game Over. Still my jam to this day.
I know Lil Flip. Yeah, I listen to him. But who's your pick? Who you picked for this week?
Oh. I kind of picked this out of I guess not sympathy, but I didn't really have a pick, and then I saw that CEO put out a little EP with his friend VL Deck. It's actually another rapper.
It's like 5 or 6. It's like 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 songs, something like maybe 6. But I listened to like 3 of the songs. It's actually pretty good so far. So check it out. It's on Apple Music, Spotify. You could catch it all the places that you can stream music. I think there's like 1 video out.
And I also need free YSL.
And how do you say his name? Is it Trey Lee?
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Trey Lee, Charlie.
Trey L. Not Trey L. Trey Lee.
Sour Patch Kids.
Charlie.
I don't know.
I don't know. But he's cool. But we're basically pretty much done with the show. This is I guess it's on par. We're about to hit the 54 mark. We'll probably wrap it up in a minute or 2.
Oh man,
That's pretty much our average. Yeah.
Oh man,
we went through this real quick.
This guy's hard. But hey, I mean, you are what you are.
Watch your language, sir.
You are what you are, and you know what you
are. What you eat.
You are a certified
comment,
boy.
Subscribe. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to wrap up the show, and you're quoting Drake. That's exactly what's wrong with this situation. But you know what's not wrong with this situation?
What?
Is us on Twitter. You can follow me at Papa O'Block. You can follow my co-host, Felix Supreme 305, also on Twitter. He's got a bunch of Tatianas that he sends messages to on Twitter. And he sends like a bunch of weird emojis to all these like girls with OnlyFriends pages. It's weird. But if you're into that stuff, check him out.
Listen, I support the hustle. And like my dog,
I'm glad
Biggie-
you say hustle. I thought you were gonna say gardening tool.
No. And like my dog Biggie said,
I don't listen to no Biggie Shed.
Biggie shit. I need some extra cheese on my sandwich. And this Tales from the Crib. I need y'all to also hit up our playlist page, hit up our reaction channel, hit up our gaming channel, subscribe to our
Like the video.
Yep.
If you watched this far, we love you. Scan the QR code. Follow us on Instagram. Occasionally, you'll see some funny videos of us on Instagram or random stuff I find funny. Or if we got new videos, all the alerts. Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram and Tales from the Crib on YouTube. We got our own URL. So youtube.com/C/Tales from the Crib 210. It's hard to speak when you get to the end of the podcast. You're worn out. I'm worn out.
And speaking,
Any final words, co-host?
all I gotta say is it's 6-24.
So better check that score. But that's the end of the show, people. We will see you next week. And I don't know. How do you want to end the show, co-host? I'll let you end it because I usually end it. Say your final words.
You better stop chilling with these random Tatianas because they're gonna get you set up.
Don't be hanging out at breakfast.
I guess you didn't make it home.
All right, so we'll go ahead and turn your TV off. Good night.